Hello, my people. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, good morning to you. Good day to you. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your attention. My name is Michael Ojola from Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, I want to talk a little bit about secrets. I want to talk to you about secrets and why it's important for you to know that you not get away with anything in this life. All right. So accepting the fact that you not get away with anything in this life gives you peace. You know for sure, and it even gives you some personal discipline. It corrects you from doing something that you don't want to get embarrassed or caught doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it realigns your character with your core principles. It realigns who you are with what you want. It's made you to be unashamed about your life. This is it. The moment you are ashamed of doing what you are doing right now, then stop doing it. All right, let me just say that out there. Anything you're doing right now that you know if you're caught doing, you will feel shame, then stop doing it. That is the hallmark of secrecy. The reason why you kept it a secret is because of you're considering the consequence of your actions. You're considering the consequence. You're thinking about what will happen if you found out. So let me anchor this today's episode on this particular statement. If you think you get away with anything, you better think again. If you think that you'll get away with anything, you better think again. That's exactly what I want to anchor today's message on, but it's about you not doing something that you'll not be proud of. Anything you caught me doing, know that I want to do it. I might not fully consider the consequence of my actions to the details, but know that I thought about it more than you think before I started doing anything I do. All right, so if you see me doing something, know that I'm not trying to hide what I'm doing. That I'm not telling you is another thing entirely, all right? That I'm not sharing the details of my life. Apologies for that. That's my phone falling. That I'm not sharing the details of all my life or all the happenings in my life with you personally or on social media doesn't mean that I'm keeping them a secret. They are not a secret. They are just not being shared openly. Do you understand the difference, all right? The difference between keeping a secret and not oversharing the details of your life is this. You are trying hard to hide some information. That's a secret. You're trying so hard to hide some key details of your life. That's a secret. But that people ask you, or you are just living your life and you are not sharing anything. You are not sharing, you are not oversharing anything, any particular details of your life, is being private. Is having a private life. Do you understand the key difference now? You are not trying to hide. You are just not sharing openly. You are not just sharing. You are not just over talking. That's being private. And I'm a very private person. All right. So, but keeping a secret demands hard work. You need to work. That's why I'm saying that if you think you get away with anything, you kill someone, you think you get away with it? Nah, you're not going to get away with it. You loot public funds, politicians listening to this. You loot public funds, you use them to privately to use for your family and your immediate family, and you think you are balling, you think you get away with it? Think again. If you get away with it in this life, I'm not talking about come out here, your name will be destroyed. Your legacy is done. I can keep giving you examples of people that their legacy is done because we caught them stealing eventually. And then we now have evidence that they stole us blind. Their legacy is done. Most of their kids are changing their surname. Most of their kids that have shame are changing their surname to other names so that you won't know they are associated to their father or their grandfather. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's how Nemesis caught up with you. That's how nature balances itself out. That's how nature balances it out. So if you think you get away with anything, better think again. Because at the end of the day, you are the victim of your own secret. You are the victim of your own secret. It's not other people. It's not other people, unless they are fools. It's not other people that is a victim. You are the one trying to hide from your lies. You are the one trying to build mountains and fences around your lies. You're the one trying your best to hide from your own shadows. So you are eventually the victim of your own making. So it's amazing how well we hide things in plain sight most times. We develop our little secret things we desire to keep from others. And this is not the episode for me to be listing things. You know what they are. You personally know what you're trying to hide. So you've either had or have or will have things in your life where you say to yourself, see, nobody knows I'm doing this. I'm just going to keep going until I get caught. Some people are like that. Nobody knows. I tell people, why do you think nobody knows? The person, unless, no matter what you're doing alone, you are not never really doing it alone. All right. Even if you are doing it on the internet alone, you are not doing it alone on the internet, because browsers have history. There is nothing secure. There is no absolute security in this world. So even use VPNs all you want. Use browsers that are not tracking your location all you want. The browsers that are not tracking your location are tracking your location so that they won't be able to track your location. So that's how this world works. There is no absolute security. So there can never be absolute secret. I do watch I do take time to watch some series on CBS. You have CBS reality, CBS, and they show movies like CSI movies and all that. After a cold case of decades, 50 years, 20 years, sometimes 110 years since they've been keeping records, you just discover that a string of new evidence just came. And they discover that, oh, this person did this, killed this person, hide the body for someone will just want to build in that particular land that was a bush hundreds or decades of years ago. And they've discovered the bones. They will do some analysis and they will discover, oh, this was the missing girl. And they will start tracking, and before you know it, they will the culprit will be caught. Even though the culprit is dead, they will still put it in public record that person was a murderer, that person was a thief. And this is it. Forget about the government. Your conscience, your own spirit will keep nudging you till you die. Oh, see, you might have read about it, that you can hide or you can silence your conscience. Oh, you can only silence it for a while. When death is about to happen, there is this way that life has wired and programmed itself. We don't die suddenly, even if it's in a few seconds. All your life, the last feeling of your life will be enormous. It will be enormous. That's what I've read for people that have these out of body experiences and near death experiences. The last gasp of your breath, how you feel in the last gasp of your breath is the reward of everything you've done. Do you feel peace or troubled? Do you feel peace or troubled? You can't silence your inner voice for life. It's not doable. You can do it temporarily and keep silencing it temporarily. But towards the end of your life, even if you are going to die in like a snap like that, there is always going to be a gap of time. And it's like time slows down for you, only for you to have a summary flashback of how you lived your life. So like I said before, you become the victim of the secrets you are trying to keep. I'm not saying, that's why I clarify between being a private person and being a secretive person. I am a very private person. I might not share the details of my life with you, but I'm never keeping a secret. You just have not met every individuals that know everything about me. And that's what you will never meet. You can't meet one person that knows everything about me. You will meet one person that knows a lot, another person that knows a lot, another person that knows a lot, another person that knows a lot. So when all of you come together, then you can say you know all of me. And all of you will never come together. Some you will never meet because some are even dead. Some you will never meet that know some things about me. So it's never a secret. It's just that I'm not sharing it with you. Nevertheless, you are trying to think you will get away with anything in this life, you better think again, because you won't. So ask yourself, are those around you blaming themselves because you are willing to confess to what you know you did? You know you're wrong, but you are willing to acknowledge the fact that you're wrong. Are those around you suffering from it? How are the things you're keeping hidden affecting your relationships, work, romantic or parental relationship? Think and think again. Thank you for listening to me on today's episode. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.